Starting a company and leapfrogging it to another global geographies is not an easy task. We have a couple with us, Mr. Harshavardhan and Ramya, who are the architect behind a fintech company called Techurate, who have done extraordinarily well to amplify this company to the greater level. So Techurate is a 7-year-old company which has now signed multiple deals with multiple banks across the globe. We will have a freewheeling discussion with the couple to understand more on their products and services. Mr. Harsha, give us an overview of your products and services that you have brought out.
Thanks, Vijay. Thanks for the introduction. As Techurate, we are focusing on financial products, mainly for fintechs across the globe. When I say fintechs, the goal is, it is the financial institutes and also the companies or NBFCs, non-banking financial institutes, or even the fintechs who want to really service the financial sector. When I say service the financial sector, primarily right from the bottom of the pyramid to the top class. So what products we provide? To answer your question in short, we provide the products especially on the digital banking space, right from onboarding, how to open an account without even the human intervention with the help of artificial intelligence. The next step gets into the, once you onboard so many people with the help of AI, the onboarding solution, how to service them. So how can we service the customers without they entering into the branch, and make sure not only in the cities, towns, even the remote parts of the countries of the world, we should be able to service the customers. And then once the service is happening, the next portion is how exactly we can inculcate the habit of financial literacy, and also with these solutions we are also helping the customers to make money. When I say make money, that is the next step, where first is you're onboarding someone, servicing someone, and we also helping them with the help of the softwares, end customers, how they can earn money. So that is our uniqueness, where starting from bringing the customers into the platform, servicing them, and also helping them to grow in terms of business. That is the uniqueness of unique products which we have. So that's where our 7 years journey lies. And all these products are built from scratch in India, and currently we are proud to say we are servicing more than 15 plus countries across the globe. And we also it also covers 25 plus customers. It's all business to business. So this is where we are here. Thanks for inviting us.
Digital banking and digitization is the order of the day, and your products and solutions are focused on that journey. So can you give us some views on your initial phases when you interacted with the customers, and in this journey now, what all the transformations happened? Please give us some comparison.
True, Vijay, this digital transformation, what you said, is a journey, and it's a continuous, what should I say, the way how the digitization happens, it cannot just happen in a short span. It has to be a journey. So if you want to compare what I before even we starting this company, we used to be part of the core banking solution. When I say core banking, it is, in very simple terms, it is primarily used within the bank.
Okay.
So when I say digital banking, what is the difference between the core bank and digital is, primarily core banking is within the bank, the branch people are likely to use the core banking. When it comes to digital banking, it is the end customers, like you and me, who are using the solutions, they will have access to the core banking through these digital channels. So the first, initially, how the digital transformation happens is, whatever functionalities I give within the branch, I should be able to extend it to my customers. That is how the mobile banking, internet banking has started. But nowadays, how it happened is, it is not that what is there within the bank, within the core banking I want to do. I want to give much more functionalities. When I say much more functionalities, if you see nowadays, most of the banks are having a tough time from the fintechs. Especially, I don't want to get into names of the companies. Primarily, the the most of the transactional volumes are not being done by the banks but by the fintechs. It could be, you can say payment gateways, or it could be the UPI related platforms so companies are using. So it is not just giving the bank services, how exactly we can increase the transactions, increase the volumes, which we can be on top of core banking.
Okay.
That's where the digital transformation has come into picture, where it is not just you are doing a cash deposit withdrawal. In case if you want to do your business, let us take the Amazons of the world or something, if you want to enable the business also, we should be able to connect to the bank.
Okay.
So this is how the transformation happens. While initially it was all purely to start using the banking services, but now it is no more just I want to use the services, but I want to grow with the help of the bank.
Okay.
And improve my business and enhance my business to reach to a greater audience.
Okay.
That is how it is going,
Very.
Vijay.
Very. So now the order of the day is the SaaS-based platform disrupting the business model, and also mobile banking, also creating deep impacts, making deep impacts. So can you give us some thoughts on what you have done till now, and going forward, what are the R&D works that you are doing around it to do fine-tuning further?
Yes, Vijay. Actually, I can even go one step ahead. While SaaS is the current way forward, we can say software as a service. The next step is banking as a service. Like bank as a service is where we are getting into.
Right.
The idea is, especially nowadays, in fact, Reserve Bank has given approvals to multiple cooperative banks to become a commercial bank.
That,
And it is not easy for tier 3 and tier 4 bank or the financial institutes to quickly become a commercial bank and come and fight with the giants.
okay.
Excuse me. So what are we doing is, we are mixing the entire banking platform, be it with the core banking, with help of our partner solutions.
Okay.
We do partner with some partner companies to provide a core banking, and we bring our
Which
digital.
are the main core banking partners that you have?
So we do partner with Oracle, Oracle FlexCube. We do partner, and we also have homegrown solutions. Bank Verb is another product which we do partner by a company called Techurate. We are also partners there, and when I say partners, we are also shareholders in Techurate. Primarily, what is the difference? Why are we partnering two companies? Is so basically this. One side, the FlexCube is for the larger banks in the world. There it falls under the top selling core bank solution. Same time, we also Techur's banking solution can cater the upcoming banks, the cooperative bank or something.
Okay.
So this combination, what we are trying to do is, we are clubbing our digital banking suite on top of it. We ourselves as Techurate, especially in India, we plan to have infrastructure and provide this banking as a service, so that in the very near future, in this year itself, multiple cooperative banks and the other small sector banks can come and plug in and start using all the services which the topmost bank in the country can use it. So they really no need to spend a lot of time and effort or the money to really get there. Since we are giving as the entire bank as a service, that is the way forward which we are looking at expanding to the mass market, especially of the financial sector.
Okay. So we have with us also our co-founder, Techurate co-founder Ramya. So Ramya, can you slightly explain your journey with the company during the initial phase, and now what you feel about the journey so far?
We started with 4 people, and we are close to 100 people now.
Oh.
So when we are only 4, so we have no choice than to take up multiple roles.
Very good.
So I'm a cost accountant by profession. I work in multiple banks,
Okay.
so it's easy for me to get into a software company which is doing banking products.
Oh,
So I was
fantastic.
into functional testing, product planning,
Okay.
marketing, and of course finance management. So it's
Oh.
now people have come, so multiple roles been taken up by multiple people who are expertise in that area. So I'm just looking at finance for now, and of course the proposal, high-level proposals.
Very good.
Okay.
Okay. So the point is that we will ask these founders having men and women coming together to start a company, and how will it help to leapfrog from its baby steps to taking big steps. So Mr. Harsha, so how you manage the thing, and what is your take on that? Because a lot of entrepreneurs are coming together in this way, and what is your advice to them? So please feel free to express your ideas on that.
I don't think I have a position to advise someone how to do. But however, it's a double-edged sword, Vijay.
Okay.
One way, if you look at, okay, let one person, it could be a man or a woman, can take a risk and start. That's one way. So that in case someone fails, the other person is taking care of expenses from outside. But what we have thought is, we were actually convinced that we'll be successful. Then we said, okay, if in case if you are failing, means our efforts will not be there. So we had a discussion saying that let us give our full 100%, so that in case of failing, the percentage of in case comes dramatically down. Thankfully, at least till now and going future also, it worked out well, and I feel at least happy for now to take a decision for us to come together. But can it be taken by everyone? I cannot say, but definitely it worked for us very well. And one best thing is when two of us come together, in case someone is feeling little low,
Okay.
the other person can always pull up and push. So rather than taking the step alone, I feel it is the frequencies also will be different. It's always good the male and female gender coming together and starting a venture. I feel it has a lot of advantages compared to the any other negative things.
So in India, in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, a lot of entrepreneurs like you, they want to come together and form a company. What is your advice as a successful entrepreneur running this company for 7 years, Techurate? Ramya, can you share your advice and the thoughts to our young entrepreneurs in these Tier 2, Tier 3 cities?
My opinion is that it would be better if the companies from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, if they have a proper launch pad. Getting a launch pad instantly is difficult. So I would suggest if they can collaborate with some other company which is established, so it is easy for them to take off than starting from the scratch.
Okay.
So it's the connects which matters. So they might have capabilities to deliver. They might have a good skill set. Employee strength is good, but it's the connect that matters. The sales happens only when you have connects. So it's better, I suggest, if they have a connect with a slightly established company, they can quickly launch.
For them to have some kind of hand-holding period, you can say, maybe for a year or two, till the time they become independent. It is, I definitely second Ramya's thoughts, where this connects will help the Tier 2, 3, or the new, it can even happen from Tier 1 also. In new companies, if they have that kind of a launch pad or connect, it will really help.
Okay, right.
People from Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, they have enormous potential, but for them to come out, it's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, they have the potential, they have the knowledge, but to exhibit that, they need someone to handhold and then bring it to the next level. So it would be better if they have some connects with established companies.
So Harsha, it's great to know that your company from first year onwards, you were profitable and running consecutively for 6 years, and even this 7th year you are bold enough that you are running in a profitable way. Now youngsters are harping on raising funds, giving big mileage, big things on that. How you are looking at the perception, and from your own experience, how you are viewing things in this fundraising?
So Vijay, there are multiple models
Okay.
on the business. One side, sometimes if you think maybe the model which you are operating bootstrapped last 6 years, as a company profitable last 6 years, no debts taken. Maybe initially we tried to take loans. Initially we tried to take loans. That time they said that okay, you are not old enough to take loans.
Okay.
Now, if you say for expansion, if you go for a loan, they say you have good profits, why you want to have loans? Having said that, there are multiple models where people are just coming with the concept and still they're able to raise funds. Definitely, I should appreciate them because they're able to convince the investor the story what they're telling. So, however, the approach what we have taken was, we just want the company to be self-sustained. We wanted to see a positive balance sheet at the end of the year. Well, that was the mindset. When we are putting so much of effort, so many people are working. Maybe in our mindset, we wanted to be profitable on a end of the year. So we went in that mode. So while we speak, if you ask about the youngsters doing or something, maybe the business model is there, the investors are actually happy with that model, it's appreciated. But in the case where if you can make it profitable by yourself, I feel it is good we make profitable by burning lesser cash. But other model is maybe if you burn more cash, if you can make it more profitable, that could be the other one. But as of now, we have taken the first option, where we have built it success. I don't know to say really successful, at least profitably we have built it with a minimal investment, and we are going on a positive side. Touch wood for it.
So every business talent is very important, and the point is that retaining the talent is also a big smart journey. And Mr. Harsha, you share some insight on that, how you are keeping the crowd together. What are the strategies do you think you have adopted, and going forward, how you are envisioning on that?
I don't think we have. I mean, at least I have not found the right or perfect answer for it. But I should thank the nature and God. See, yes, initially we were thinking, at least when we started a company, if you pay more, people will stay long or something. Slowly we realized it is not just the money. Yes, definitely you need to compensate the people well, and you also have to give them the right role for them to play. But to take an example, for the kind of market currently the IT sector, the quite demanding market IT has now, I think even today, if all of our employees, around 100 people around now, when we started 4, now we are around 90 plus to close to 100. If they resign without a notice period today, just resign today, within a week, they can get 4 offers. So, if you just keep paying them more money, I doubt whether anyone can stay. Maybe there could be some small percentage, but I feel it is a connect with the founding team, the management team, which the vision of the management has to be successfully conveyed to the people at the ground level. But at least how successful, we are not be sure how successful our vision can be communicated. But as long as the team or your team is believing this company is growing and I'll have a better growth here, I think most of them they don't look at immediate rewards. So it is purely what kind of respect they are getting, what kind of connect. The connect is definitely beyond the money, because with the just pure money, I think it is very difficult to retain. That's how I see, and I hope still I don't have exact answer, but touch wood, even these tough times in last 2 years, although we say COVID and things are not so good across, at least the IT sector has actually boomed a lot.
Absolutely.
And it is growing multifold. So we can say attrition rate is hardly 5%. Right. So hopefully it is working till now for us.
And now we have moved to a bigger office space just because we have increased the employee strength. So adding strength is one thing and retention is another thing. So all our employees are exceptionally talented, and it's very easy for them to get offers, very big MNCs. So the only reason why they are staying with us, that emotional bonding, the bonding not only with the management, the team bonding which they have, the trust that the company will take care of us. When company is growing, they are also growing along with us. Money may not be the immediate thing which we can give as of now, but we are sure. So once we touch, so we have bigger dreams, and they are very sure that they'll be part of our bigger dreams. So
in short, it's a family.
It's a family.
It's our family. So we
unless they have that feeling, it's very difficult
so
for us
that,
to invest.
that is what in a family, if someone is paying slightly better, they don't run away, right?
Right.
So that is what at least that is working for us.
Techurate is expanding like anything in the sense that you gave primacy to the African region in the beginning, then you are now looking at the opportunities in India also. So the point is that these two geographies is massive in scale. So Harsha, give us some bit your thoughts on how you navigated your company through these whatever difficult terrains, especially in African region, and also now India. A lot of opportunities are there, a lot of existing players, new domain, everything. Please share your thought to a past.
Yes, Vijay. I mean, as you said, it is not easy to navigate the journey. So I can confidently say that my God reside in Africa.
Okay.
My God reside. Like I'll explain the statement. Prior to that, I used to work in Africa in my previous companies.
Okay.
So we had some kind of relations
Okay.
as a consultants, technical consultants, going and servicing the products. So the reason why I said my God resides in Africa is service business is relatively easier in the sense if you have some 2-3 consultants with you, they go by individuals and they can give a project for you to deliver something for a few months and you can do. But especially when you're giving a product and that to a banking product which has to be highly secure, and that product is going to be the end customer. There, the bank's end customer is going to use it. Getting the first deal is going to be next to impossible. At least it seemed impossible initially when it started. So that's where the initial customers who trusted us and believed us, saying that these guys actually can deliver this product well. And one of the customer in Zimbabwe, in fact, after 6+ years also they continue to be our customer. That is our it's good news for us. Where the initial journey was quite tough because the product selling always goes by reference. Where did you sell it? You can have beautiful product and people ask where did you sell it, especially when you're a startup and you're coming, right? So it is very tough phase to cross, especially we have some exceptional features where you can actually take on the big products and do.
Okay.
Once we have navigated a couple of customers, at least it's all through the word of mouth or the relationship based selling, where these customers actually once they're happy, our goal was to make sure that is the reason our first customer is still with us, to keep the customer happy. Once the customer is happy, even if our selling is weak, which is obviously on the weaker side of our selling, these customers themselves will refer us to other customers saying that we are using this solution, why can't you try? These guys are good kinds. So this is how we were navigated. So yes, it has taken almost 5 years or 5+ years to come into Indian market. Of late, just now recently we came into Indian market. Primary reason was since we had African customer reach, we went into Africa. But now we're also focusing on Indian market. Also, we have opened our offices in Middle East to expand the Middle East region. And in fact, in Singapore, toward the east side, we are also part of the APEX platform, API Exchange platform, which has been launched by Mr. Narendra Modi in Singapore. It was in 2018 or 19, I'm not exactly sure about it. It should be 18 mostly. So it is important, like Ramya was mentioning, the two-tier or new startups has to tag along. Like the companies who are the growth phase also, we also tie up with some hubs, financial hubs, who are expanding their region into the market, who are expanding their market.
Okay.
So primarily getting into Singapore APEX platform and like a authorized service provider there, it is also helping us to expand the Asia region. While we started Africa, now the India and the Singapore side, the other side of Asia is really picking up. Hopefully the efforts which has been put on the product, that's what I was mentioning. Always it's tough to make the inroads to the product sale. So initially we were doing some services plus product. That's where we earned our, it's bootstrapped, earned our revenues, so that whatever we made in the services, we used to come back and invest in the product. That's how we actually build the product, and it is actually yielding results now. And thanks for all our customers, and most importantly, the Techurate family who are with us and actually making it grow.
So banking sector is going through a lot of challenges in the security area. So as a company who is giving solutions, you will have your own trajectory that you are looking at. So I want to understand what is your thought on that, then how you are planning to do what you call bit on R&D space also, because customer retention and customer engagement will be heavily dependent on this kind of R&D activities. What is your thought, Mr. Harsha, on that?
Specific to Vijay, specific to banking technology, security is the most important thing. There is no substitute for it. So while as Techurate, we have taken utmost care while building our products. We also, it's like a sanitizer kills 99.9% germs. So the 0.1% can always be that one germ which is affecting you, right?
Absolutely, sir.
So similarly, yes, definitely all the products we develop internally, we take utmost care following the top 10 security breaches.
Okay.
Also, the most important thing is we do certify it from a third party companies, because there's no point of we telling we have done a great job. Someone who has authorized by Reserve Bank of India, Reserve Bank of Saudi, there are, we do partner with companies on security. So they test the solution independently. There are two aspects to the security, Vijay. One is, as a solution, it can be very secure. Once the solution is put in some environment, how is that environment is secure?
Okay.
Like, when I say environment, this solution, when it's put in the bank premises, in the data center of a bank, that environment security also has to be taken care of. It's called VAPT, Vulnerability Assessment and Penetration Testing. It is like you may have a secure phone with you, but if you leave all your doors and windows of car open and just leave it on the road, you may lose the phone, right?
Absolutely.
Similarly, that is the reason application security plus the environment security of the bank together use the almost 99% security for the any kind of technology. And this is continuous. There is a continuous evolving technology on security front, and we can never say that we are 100% secure. But yes, but we have to be on toes all the time.
Okay, right. On R&D, what is the strategy that you have?
Yeah. In terms of R&D, Vijay, that is most important. In fact, when we started a company on the product side, we thought within 6 to 9 months we'll finish all the product and we'll be run and we'll be just reselling the product. That was my maturity. But if I see, even if it is almost 7 years now, we are still enhancing the product. So now we realized there's no end to the product. We have to keep enhancing the product with the help of R&D. When I say R&D, I start about the digital transformation. It is not just giving the transactional things to the customer, but if you give a technology to our customer, let us say a bank, and this technology is going to end customer, how the end customer is getting benefited. One is the transaction, second is can this be beneficial for them to grow their business. So we are trying to mix something like e-commerce and banking together.
Oh.
So these are the innovations which we are even in fact applied for patents also, these processes. So these are the things. Our goal is to, whomever we are giving the solution, they should ultimately grow. It's not just the using solution, using our solution, they have to grow. So yes, definitely, there's a separate team dedicated for it, and most of the innovations comes from the young generations. So that's how we are going, Vijay.
So joining together, Harsha and Ramya has set a different milestone to our young entrepreneurs in India. Starting from day one, in the sense of year one itself, they have made their company very profitable. And then what Mr. Harsha just now said, he is mixing e-commerce and banking together. And this digital and innovation journey is driving systematically. Mr. Harsha is a phenomenal journey, and youngsters in India are looking at you. And we do hope that your company should go for IPO soon, and so that billion dreams should come true, and it should become what we call a unicorn, earliest the best. That is a wish from our side. All the best, and thank you for talking to NFI Post, Ramya and Harsha.
Yeah, thanks, Vijay. So nice of you to for the good wishes. Definitely more than the unicorn, we should make sure our products gives the values to our customers. That's the first and foremost. Hopefully, if the value is right enough, the unicorn is definitely going to come. So our focus is giving the best solutions. and the followed by IPOs. Yes, we want to take the solutions for the million people. That is our larger goal.
Okay.
And thanks for all your wishes, and thank you very much.
All the best.